Hi, I'm Linda Matthews, and in this video I'll be showing you how to make your own unique lined printable junk journal pages, cards and tags with my easy-to-use junk journal templates. This set of page templates includes 3 different styles of lines, dots and grid that you can use to create printable lined pages. The template set includes 2 sizes, 11 inches by 8.5 inches and 10 inches by 7 inches. This set also includes a vintage style border. As well as templates to make lined pages, there are also template sets in 2 styles for journal cards and 2 styles for tags. Each card and tag template set includes 7 different sizes. There's a basic template with a vintage style border and one with a clean edge finish, plus a set of overlays with lines, dots and grid. You can find links to the templates in the description below this video. The templates come in 2 file formats. The PDF format is easy to print and can be used with your own printed papers or scrapbook papers. Or you can use the transparent PNG format in a photo editing program such as Photoshop, Photoshop Elements, or even Canva. You can print using your own paper with the PDF template files. To print using the card and tag template files, open the PDF file and select the page that you want to print. In the Print dialog box, make sure the page scaling option is set to none so that the template prints at the correct size. Insert a sheet of printed paper or scrapbook paper into your printer and then print one of the basic template pages, either the one with the lined outline or the one with the vintage style edges. Then put the printed paper back through the printer and print out one of the overlay templates, either lines, dots or grid. To print using the page template file, open the PDF file and select the page you want to print. In the Print dialog box, make sure the page scaling option is set to Fit to Printable Area, or similar setting depending on your PDF reader. You need to choose this setting so that the template prints within the border parameters for your sheet of paper, which is a default setting of your printer. Insert a sheet of printed paper or scrapbook paper into your printer and then print one of the lined pages. If you want a lined page with a vintage style border, insert the printed paper back into your printer, select the vintage style border page, make sure the page scaling option is set to Fit to Printable Area, then print. Although the PDF templates are quick and easy to use, you have more options for creating unique designs when using the transparent PNG format files. To get started designing using the PNG format files for the cards and tags templates, open one of the basic templates in a photo editing program. I'm using Photoshop Elements, however you could also use Photoshop, Photop, which is free, or even Canva. Then add a digital paper and move it to a layer underneath the template layer. I'm using the basic card templates, but the process is the same for any of the card and tag templates. To add the digital paper to your template, you can use the menu commands to select, copy and paste. Or simply drag the image out of the frame and onto the document. Then add one of the line overlays, either the lines, dots or grid. Move the overlay template to a layer underneath the basic template layer. If you have papers with a dark colour or a colour where the lines don't show up very well, you could use the opacity slider to reduce the opacity of the paper, which will make the background lighter so that the lines show up better. You may need to add a background layer filled with the colour white in order to see how it will look. Once the design is complete, you can print directly from your software program or save the file in JPEG format so you have a copy that you can print out at any time. As well as cards and tags designed with plain or lightly textured digital papers, you can also design more decorative collections of cards and tags using digital papers that have images or designs on them. Open one of the basic templates in your photo editing program, then add a digital paper and move it to a layer underneath the template. This is one of the papers from the Whispering Wilds Junk Journal kit, which is the most recent kit in the Junk Journal Printables Club. You can stretch the paper slightly to make it fit better within the template space. Then add the lines, dots and grid overlay templates and move them to layers underneath the basic template. I'm going to name the layers so I can easily identify them. To design this collection of cards, I'm going to remove the lines from some of the card sections using a layer mask and brushing away the unwanted areas. And I'm going to design each of the cards using different line templates. It's easier to do this one layer at a time, so I've got the grid layer selected first. And I've hidden the other templates. To hide the templates, click the little eye icon. To add a layer mask, select the layer, then click the layer mask icon. Select the brush tool, the colour black, and a hard round brush, and then brush over the areas that you want to remove. I'm completely removing the lines from the cards on the left side because they have nice all-over designs. And I'm removing some of the lines from several of the other cards using a soft round brush so that the edges feather into the background. I'm also going to remove the grid lines from some of the other cards so they can have different line templates showing through. These types of techniques work best with papers that have sections of blank area. So papers with designs or images down the sides or along the top and bottom work best. Once you've completed working on one overlay template, hide the template by clicking the little eye icon. Select the next template, add a layer mask, then brush away the lines from the cards. Once you've finished, zoom in close and remove any unwanted lines that you may have missed previously. You can see that I now have a lovely collection of cards with different types of lines on them. You can also easily change the colour of the lines by using a solid colour adjustment layer. To add a solid colour adjustment layer, select the layer with the lines that you want to change colour, Then click the Adjustment Layer icon and select Solid Color. Click OK to close the panel. Right-click on the adjustment layer and select Create Clipping Mask. You can see that the adjustment is now clipped to the layer below. To change the color, double-click on the adjustment layer and open the Color Picker box. You can select a color from one of the colors on the background image using the Color Picker, or you can move the picker around the color box and choose a different color. Once you've selected the color, close the panel. You can add a solid color adjustment layer to all the line templates using the same color or different colors if you prefer. Using a solid color adjustment layer is an ideal way to print lines onto dark colored paper. Simply set the color on the adjustment layer to white or a light color so that the lines show up on the background. To make junk journal pages using the PNG format files, open one of the PNG page template files. Add a digital paper and move it to a layer underneath the template layer. If you want a vintage style border, add the border file and move it to the top layer. Once the design is complete, you can print directly from your software program or save the file in JPEG format so you have a copy that you can print out at any time. As with the card and tag templates, you can design more advanced layouts using digital papers with images or designs on them. Open one of the line templates, add a digital paper and move it to a layer underneath the template layer. Add a layer mask, select the brush tool and the color black. Then brush away any unwanted lines.